From the Book of Revelation, we hear a chilling prophecy. And I saw a beast coming out of the sea. It was given power to wage war against God's holy people and to conquer them. Welcome, seekers of truth, to an exploration of the unknown, an unraveling of the mysteries locked within the ancient text of Revelations, the final book of the New Testament. This apocalyptic scripture, steeped in vivid symbolism and cryptic imagery, has fascinated scholars, theologians and truth seekers alike for centuries. Many believe that this book, attributed to John the Apostle, provides a prophetic vision of the end times, a period of tribulation and transformation, leading to the ultimate clash between the forces of good and evil. The symbolism and imagery are as intriguing as they are terrifying, providing a glimpse into a future that holds both dread and hope. One of the most enigmatic figures in these prophecies is the beast. This fearsome creature, rising from the sea, is said to wage a ruthless war against God's holy people, conquering them. The beast, often interpreted as the Antichrist, is depicted as a powerful and malevolent figure, marking a time of unprecedented turmoil and conflict. The sea, from which the beast emerges, has been a subject of much speculation. Some interpret it as a symbol of the chaotic and unpredictable nature of humanity, while others see it as a representation of the vast, uncharted territories of the earth. Regardless of the interpretation, the beast's emergence from the sea signifies a significant shift, an upheaval that disrupts the established order and ushers in a new era of uncertainty. As we delve deeper into the heart of Revelation, we will examine these symbols, dissect their meanings, and explore their implications in our contemporary world. We will attempt to decipher the messages hidden within these ancient texts, seeking to understand their relevance in our current times. A beast rising from the sea, a harbinger of chaos and destruction. But what does it all mean? Join us as we embark on this journey of discovery, unraveling the mysteries of Revelation and seeking to understand the signs of the end times. If you're enjoying this journey into the mysteries of Revelation, don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing explorations. The beast from the sea, a monstrous creature with 10 horns and 7 heads, a frightful image, isn't it? Picture this. A creature of immense power rising from the depths, its appearance alone enough to instill fear and awe. This, my friends, is the beast from the sea, a chilling symbol from the Book of Revelation that has intrigued scholars for centuries. This beast, according to many interpretations, represents the Antichrist, an entity of supreme evil that will rise in the end times. A figure of deception and destruction, the Antichrist is prophesied to wield great power, leading many astray with false teachings and promises. But what of the beast's 7 heads and 10 horns? In the Bible, numbers often carry symbolic meanings. The number 7, for instance, is frequently associated with completeness or perfection. It's used throughout the scriptures, from the 7 days of creation to the 7 seals of Revelation. Could the 7 heads of the beast then symbolize a complete or perfect form of evil? Similarly, the number 10 is often linked to earthly completeness or human government in biblical literature. The 10 horns of the beast might therefore represent a global, all-encompassing authority. Yet the beast is not just a figure of terror, but also a beacon of mystery, a puzzle waiting to be solved, a riddle begging to be unraveled. The beast, as described in the Book of Revelation, is a symbol of power, a representation of ultimate evil, a figure of immense authority, and yet a mystery. The beast, a symbol of an ultimate evil, an antichrist. But where might this figure emerge from? As we delve deeper into the scriptures and the world around us, we might just find the answer. Speculation has swirled about the origin of this prophesied antichrist. The Antichrist, as foretold in the Book of Revelation, is a figure of considerable intrigue and profound mystery. Theories about his origins are as varied and complex as the tapestry of human belief. Some theorists suggest the Antichrist may emerge from political arenas, possibly from powerful nations or influential global organizations. These theories often point to the intricate web of international politics as a breeding ground for such a figure. Others propose that the Antichrist's origins may be rooted in religious institutions. They argue that the Antichrist could rise from within the very institutions meant to uphold and propagate faith, twisting their messages for his own nefarious purposes. Geographical origins also play a significant role in these speculations. The Middle East, with its historical and religious significance, is often considered a likely birthplace. Conversely, others suggest that the Antichrist may emerge from unexpected corners of the world, perhaps even from nations currently perceived as minor players on the global stage. One must remember, however, that the Book of Revelation is a text steeped in symbolism and allegory. The beast described in its pages may not be a literal figure, but a representation of broader societal or spiritual forces. As such, the Antichrist's origins could be symbolic, representing not a physical place of birth or upbringing, but a set of circumstances, ideologies, or global conditions that give rise to his influence. Indeed, the interpretations are many and the certainty is little. The Antichrist, as a concept, serves as a mirror reflecting our deepest fears about the corruption of power, the perversion of faith, and the potential for humanity to lose its way in times of crisis. The origin of the Antichrist remains a mystery steeped in symbolism and interpretation. So, how does all this ancient prophecy connect to our modern world? Well, let's dive in, shall we? Now remember, the Book of Revelation is filled with symbolism, and it's our task to interpret these symbols in a way that makes sense to us today. Consider the beast from the sea, a symbol of political power and oppression. Today we see political upheavals across the world. Take, for instance, trials like the one of Kyle Rittenhouse that sparked widespread debate and conflict. This could be seen as a manifestation of the beast, a symbol of societal discord and division. Then there's the natural disasters that Revelation speaks of. The prophecy describes a third of the earth being burnt, waters turning bitter, and the sun being blocked out. Now, we're not saying that's happening exactly as described, but the increasing frequency of environmental disasters, such as wildfires, tsunamis, and hurricanes, is definitely noteworthy. Technological advancements could also be seen as part of the prophecy. The mark of the beast, described in Revelation as a mark on the hand or forehead, could be interpreted as our growing reliance on technology. Today, we're more connected than ever, with smartphones practically glued to our hands and social media profiles acting as our virtual foreheads, displaying our thoughts and opinions to the world. And what about the passing of prominent figures, like Queen Elizabeth II? The Queen's death led to a significant shift in the UK and the world. Revelation speaks of kings falling and new ones rising. This could be seen as a reflection of that prophecy. But remember, these are just interpretations. The Book of Revelation is a complex text filled with imagery and symbolism, and its true meaning has been debated for centuries. What's important is not to fear these prophecies, but to understand them, to see them as a part of our collective human story. Let's not forget that Revelation also speaks of a new heaven and a new earth, a time of peace and unity. So while we navigate these tumultuous times, let's also remember the promise of a better future, a future where love and compassion reign supreme. The parallels between Revelation's prophecy and today's world are uncanny, aren't they? Could the Antichrist be among us today, hidden in plain sight? Welcome to the eerie realm of speculation, where we delve into the possibility that the Antichrist, as depicted in the Book of Revelation, could be a figure of our present day. Now remember, this is not a claim but an exploration, a journey into the unknown. The Book of Revelation portrays the Antichrist as a charismatic leader, a figure of power and influence. Today our world is brimming with influential figures who hold sway over the masses. World leaders, celebrities, heads of major corporations, these are people who have the ability to shape the world according to their will. Could one of them be the Antichrist in disguise? In our current era, power is not only held by individuals, but also by major institutions. Multinational corporations, global financial institutions, even the ubiquitous presence of the internet. These entities have an enormous impact on our daily lives. They shape our thoughts, mold our perceptions, and guide our actions. Could the Antichrist be an institution rather than a person? Revelation also speaks of the Antichrist deceiving the world, leading many astray. Today we live in an age of misinformation and propaganda, where truth is often hidden beneath layers of falsehoods. This deception is not limited to the political arena, but pervades our society, from the media we consume to the products we buy. Could the Antichrist be the force behind this era of deception? As we delve into these possibilities, it's crucial to remember that the Antichrist is not merely a symbol of evil, but a harbinger of the end times. The presence of the Antichrist signals the final stages of a cosmic plan, a divine drama unfolding since the dawn of time. So could the Antichrist be among us? Could this figure of prophecy be a part of our everyday lives, influencing our world in ways we can't even imagine? The Antichrist, a figure of our times? A thought-provoking question indeed. The Book of Revelation, a text of turmoil, hope, and ultimate redemption. As we've journeyed through the mysterious realms of this ancient book, we've seen its profound relevance, even to our modern world. Its symbolism, its cryptic warnings, its promise of an end and a new beginning, they all echo in our world today. The Book of Revelation is not merely a tale of a distant future, it's a mirror held up to our society, a call to introspection and change. Its vivid imagery, its stark warnings, they're not just about the end times. They are about the here and now, about the choices we make and the paths we choose, the beast, the Antichrist, the end times. These are powerful symbols, not of a future to be feared, but of our present to be understood. Every generation has its own beast, its own Antichrist, its own end times. And every generation has its own redemption, its own new beginning. That's the power of Revelation. It's not a static prophecy, but a dynamic reflection of our world, of our choices, and of our potential. So, as we wrap up our discussion, let's remember the importance of Revelation in understanding Christian eschatology. It's a book that demands to be read, to be interpreted, to be understood in the light of our own experiences. But remember, Revelation is not a call to fear, but a call to hope. It reminds us that even in the darkest times, there is a promise of a new dawn. It reminds us that we have the power to shape our world, to choose a path of love over hate, of unity over division, of hope over despair. So, dear listeners, I urge you, dive into the pages of Revelation. Don't just read it as a prophecy of the end times, read it as a reflection of our world today. Look beyond the symbolism, the beasts, the seals, the trumpets. Look for the truth it holds, the call to change, the promise of redemption. Dive into the pages of Revelation, and you might find more than just prophecy. You might find a reflection of our world today. Our exploration of Revelation and the end times is merely a starting point. Like any profound journey, the destination is not the end, but rather the beginning of a new understanding, a new dialogue. The Book of Revelation, as we've discussed, is a deep well of symbolism and prophecy, a complex tapestry of visions that has captivated and confounded scholars for centuries. Now we invite you to dive into this ancient text, to grapple with its mysteries, to wrestle with its implications. Have you found some compelling parallels between the prophecies of Revelation and the world events of today? Perhaps you've identified potential candidates for the Antichrist from the shadows of our modern society. We want to hear your theories, your interpretations, your insights. Remember, though, that the Book of Revelation is not merely about predicting the future. It's also a call to vigilance, a call to live righteously in the present. It's a stark reminder that our actions today, as individuals and as a society, have profound implications for the future. So let's continue this conversation. Let's keep exploring, keep questioning, keep seeking. Let's delve deeper into the enigmatic world of Revelation, into the ominous prophecies of the end times. Let's strive to understand, to prepare, to hope. This is not the end of our journey, but merely the beginning. Let's continue to seek wisdom and understanding, to grapple with the mysteries of Revelation and to navigate the complexities of our world. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and together we might just unravel the mysteries of Revelation.